lot of these stories of sharks, especially great whites, I feel like, in our area. So if you're out there, definitely be careful, unless you can do that really safely like those people did. But yeah, be careful out there. Somewhere where there might be a shark right now, let's take a look at Domenico's on the wharf. I don't really actually think there's a great white shark right there. I feel like maybe we'd see it swimming around a little fin or something. But looking at Domenico's on the wharf right now, things are looking pretty nice out there, pretty calm and serene. As you can see, we're having really smooth waters, and those skies, you can mostly see those colors as the sun mostly comes out. There's a little bit of patchy fog this morning, but that will mostly go away as we go into the afternoon with just a little bit of cloud coverage right now on the coast. But let's take a look at our futurecast so we can show you what those clouds are doing for the rest of the day into tomorrow. Looking at that futurecast right now, you can see that it's going to be mostly clear skies as we go into the earlier afternoon. So it's going to be really, for the most part, sunny out there as we go into the mid-afternoon. And as we go into this evening, you can see those clouds are going to start approaching over here to go for that cool down happening tomorrow. And into tomorrow, we're going to really see that cloud coverage into the morning. As you can see, the clouds filling those pockets right there with pockets of sunshine on either side in the Santa Cruz coast and in the Big Sur area, with those clouds really filling up the peninsula, including Watsonville, and even getting a little bit in the Salinas area right here. But let's take a look at temperatures for today and tonight so we could let you know what's going on in your area. All right, taking a look at those temperatures for today and tonight, let's start at the Santa Cruz coast, looking at Santa Cruz and Capitola. We're looking at temperatures in our highs being anywhere in the 70s and in our lows being in the mid 50s. And as we go into the Santa Cruz mountain ranges, that's where things are going to get warmer and warmer, with those highs going into the 80s and those lows really sitting nicely in the mid 50s. But it's going to be a nice day out there, a little bit warmer than it was yesterday, a little bit. But now let's take a look at more temperatures going from Aptos all the way to Marina. Things looking nice out there. We're looking at highs anywhere in the lower 60s, ranging all the way up to the upper 60s, and those lows being in the mid 50s. As for our temperature right here in Salinas, we'll locally be looking at a high of 67 degrees and a low of 53 degrees. It's going to be nice out here today. Might need a jacket out there, might be able to shed that jacket with the sun coming out, but again, make sure that you're going out being prepared with all those layers, as I like to say. And where you'll probably need the most layers is going to be on the peninsula, the most weather that we'll see today in our area. But looking at highs across the board anywhere in the lower 60s, ranging all the way up to the mid 60s, and those lows being in the mid 50s. So it's going to be cooler there on the peninsula. So make sure that you grab a jacket if you're heading out there. Even with that sunshine, it could still be a little bit cool out there. All right, let's take a look at more temperatures going from Big Sur in the Carmel Valley into the Salinas Valley. Let's start with Big Sur. You're looking at a high of 71 degrees there and a low of 63 degrees. Carmel Valley, you're looking at a high of 74 degrees and a low of 52 degrees. And as we go into the Salinas Valley, things are going to get warmer and warmer and warmer, going all the way up to the higher all the way up to the higher 90s as we go inland. Looking at those temperatures in Bradley and Parkfield, not quite reaching triple digits, but getting close in those higher 90s, and in those highs and those lows being in the mid 50s. But for now, let's take a look at that 7-day forecast for our coastal areas. Things looking really nice out there. You can see that our temperatures are ranging in the highs anywhere in the lower 60s to the mid 60s into next week, and those lows being in the lower 50s. As for our inland areas, it's going to be more the same story, but those highs even higher, ranging anywhere from the higher 70s into the lower and mid 80s going into next week, and those lows being anywhere in the lower to mid 50s.